Ayun.
Oh, hello. Maing buntag, maing uto, maing hapon, ug maing gabi ninyo dihang tanan. Hi, and good evening to Alice and Celito, all the way from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and Morris, Manitoba.
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
So, how was your week?
Ang bilis lang kailan tayo
Kaya
nag-live.
nga.
Ginagawa natin to once a week pero parang pakiramdam ko ang bilis.
Oh, diba? Diba pag, alam mo yon pag nag-round na pa, pag ako na, third week of the month na.
Ang bilis
Oo.
Minsan, sisimula ka lang pagpasok mo ng Monday, parang tuloy-tuloy na ba yung araw na parang wala ka nang nagawa, mo, pagod ka, tulog ka, diba?
Oo, totoo yan.
Sabi na naman.
Tapos weekend na naman pala ulit.
Ka na naman ng babaunin mo kinabukasan. Diba? Ganun lang
Oo nga.
buhay.
Parang yun talaga yung routine pag weekdays.
Pag weekdays, oo. Wala, ako pag weekdays talagang bagsak. Kung tutuusin, Wednesday lang akong lumalabas ng bahay kasi 'di ba work from home. Wednesday lang ako lumalabas pero talagang bagsak, parang kulang yung araw eh.
Kaya nga, napakabilis.
'Di ba? Ay nako.
So bago tayo to our main topic, segue muna. Just for laughs. So, first question. Why do elephants never get rich?
Oh!
Ang tahimik.
Inaano ko eh.
They can climb.
They stamp yung swerte.
Sabi dito, because they work for peanuts.
Oo, kaya nga. Gustong-gusto nila yung mga
Peanuts
na yan.
Peanuts lang yung nila, kaya
yung goal nila.
Ganun pala yun.
Asan na ba yung isa? Nawala ako. Ano ba yan? Ito na lang. Why do chickens watch TV?
Yeah. Why do
chickens watch TV?
Bakit?
For entertainment.
Alam mo, nasa isip ko, bakit ba tuktugaok nagtumatak?
dapat pang-alarm. Pang-alarm lang sila, di ba?
Di ba sa Bisaya kasi tuktugaok kasi yung manok sa amin. Dito sa kanila kasi kakaduduldo.
Oo, social.
Di ba social ko? Tuktugaok kasi yung Bisaya talaga isip eh.
Kailangan talaga malawak yung mo no?
Diyos ko. Bagsak talaga tayo, Celito. Isa lang, one lang yung simula, one lang talaga.
Gano'n ba ako ng mas madali for next time?
Dapat yung mabilis lang yung gamit sa kapihan ni Ako.
Ay, nako.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, for this week, our short topic is just giving tips on how to differentiate like a legitimate business or from an illegitimate or like what do you call that? Like something that's I forgot the term. Something that we should need to avoid, right? So Yeah, just that question. Business tips for those who are wanting to start their own business online but are just too scared
Mm-hmm.
to step out because they don't know which to trust, right?
Okay,
So,
gentlemen first.
naunahan.
Okay.
Talagang pinaghandaan ko talaga. Lagi ako nauunahan eh.
Yeah. Okay. My advice for those people wanting to start uh, business online for the different of legitimate and illegitimate. It looks like the same, eh? It's just a different meaning. For yeah, it's hard to find sometimes. Do you think sometimes the business online is already legit, but uh, it's hard to, like, if you do know about the real happening at the back. If you're not searching, you will not know if this business is legit.
Yeah.
So it means if it is legit, uh, you paying tax, or people working are true people like us. We are legit because we're here, we're showing ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw some also some other online opportunities that they just uh, convincing people, but you don't know their faces. You can see them.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
real illegitimate, because you don't know them. Even sometimes you search them into social media, you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
So they were hiding. They just
Mhm.
like fishing uh, in the dark, like fish. You can't see your face. So my advice for those uh, people who want to work online: be observant, or be careful for this kind of opportunity. There is lots out there that are legit. you
Mm-hmm.
just
Mhm.
need to you just need to uh, find if what's the right one.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
but for sure, our business is legit, so it's fine. People like us can hardly speak English. We here, clearly. We are not hiding. We are not.
But
True.
that's true though. That's true. um we always say do your due diligence,
That's right. Yeah.
especially if you are going to try something different. But
Yeah.
a lot of people are asking how, like no matter, sometimes no matter how much you try to find how legit a company is. Sometimes what happen is, like, people are good talker, like
That's
they
right.
they can convince you, they can so even with that, like, they sound so convincing that
Hmm.
you think it is legit. It's possible that it's legit, but sometimes it's a short-lived kind of company.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So as for me, the very first thing really that I would suggest on how to differentiate a legit and illegitimate online business is, if you can find the review, like like if you look at reviews, if you search up for the company. Let's say we'll use our business, if you search, if you look at our business, the very first thing that you really have to do is ask how. And we might be able
Yeah.
to, we will direct you to like see to search for our community. And we can show you how many. I'll show you. I can give you numbers like for our business alone. Give me a moment here. So our business around our community alone is already 159,000, almost 160,000. That 160,000 action takers are already in our community. 160,000 in an online platform.
You,
It's it's huge. It's
yeah.
huge. It's a community of business owners. It's a community of business minded people. Another thing really that you can do is ask if they have because our business, we do have a very good return policy, right?
Yeah.
So other businesses takes forever and ask so many questions before they refund you, or not return policy, what am I talking about, refund
Refund
policy.
policy.
A lot of businesses are asking too many questions. Why do you want to refund? Why do
Mm-hmm.
if if you decide to try and look at our business, and in the opportunity that we offer, we do have a good refund policy. We don't even, yes, we do ask you why, but we don't drag you, we don't drag you to try and stay. Sure, tell me why, and that's okay. We will definitely process your refund right away. So sometimes it helps when, even when you are still unsure, you just wanted to look at our business, just wanted to have a look. Sure, you can do that. And if you think it's, you don't like it, fine. Um, get your money back. That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. We don't really try and force you to stay in the business, because that's not how it works with us. But a lot of people, I have one, because even when I'm in this business, sometimes you see opportunities outside, right? Another what did Mike and Darren call it, another shining object.
Shining
Mm-hmm.
object. Yeah.
I was asking questions, and I was asking them for a business plan. So I asked them, what's the business plan, how does it work, can you show me,
Yeah.
and what they told me is, oh sis, you need to pay us $241, and then we will show you everything. So they're not really giving you information. Like they want you to pay first before they will answer your question.
Yeah.
So it might be legit, I don't know, but that for me is a red flag. Why can't you tell me now, before I even commit myself to join the business, right? So they're like, no, no, sis, you need to pay the $241 first, and then I will, um my coach will train you everything and will explain it to you. So I asked her, can you just tell me how it works first, and like show me a little bit of, give me an idea of how it works. So they won't give me information, they want me to pay first. So for me, that's a red flag. Like, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me for that one. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be right away. Like, don't be tricked. Oh, is that the right word? Don't be tricked. Don't be. How do you say that one? Like, unsa ginang gilumay?
I
Um,
don't know what's the English word for that.
I know. It's. But yeah, like, don't be carried away. Don't be swayed.
Oh, yeah.
Am I saying the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get swayed, right? Like, ask if they can't give you any information, just put it in your note, like put a little asterisk. This one might be something, something different, because they're not giving me information. So I actually was asking two different, like other opportunities as well. Nothing compares to how we do it in the business. Because for us, like, we do answer all the questions first. Go answer questions, question, then answer. And if they want it, then good. If they don't, then
Yeah.
that's
Right.
still good,
Mhm.
right? But we don't really say, no, you have to pay us first before I'll give you the information. We don't do that. So there's a lot when it comes to how to differentiate legitimate and illegitimate. Right now, especially in the digital world, it can be scary because
Yeah.
they can do lots of, they have lots of tricks, they have lots of, different ways on how to convince people. So just be vigilant, just like what Celito said earlier. Just be vigilant in looking for something, some opportunities.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
difficult, honestly. It's difficult, especially online. It's difficult to.
Yeah. Before I thought work online is very easy.
Mm,
Very easy to find the legit,
yeah.
but no, it's not that easy because we are here already how many years, and
Mhm.
we can see what legit and illegitimate.
Yeah.
Because if only my advice only if you guys want to start building your business online, either you follow this person first because everyone has Facebook, has Instagram,
That's true.
follow them, and
Yeah.
you can see what if they show their families or their loved ones in their platform, then probably they're telling the truth,
Yeah.
right? But if only their face, sometimes they're using some people
Someone
face,
else's
Yes, that's
someone
yeah.
else.
picture. Yeah.
So that's question, right?
Hmm.
So just if you want be like want to work online and want to have a business partner, just follow them first
Hmm.
before take an action, right? It's
Yeah.
very easy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um. Actually, the reason why I asked this, I just thought this is a good topic because just this week it was shared with us like there are other businesses that are legit but
Mhm.
they really don't have um the capacity to be able to um like stay long term in the business, and so they close, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that it's scary, like you put in money and then you like you expect something in return, but then
Mhm.
the thing is, if yeah, you get returns for the first few months or few years and then it closes, right? And then there are also people like, because for us we are such a big community now, there are people who are coming into the business who try to um as Alice mentioned, sway most especially new people, right? Because they have no clue, they are looking into the business first without even thinking of starting yet. They just got into the community for the purpose of checking it out, doing their due diligence, right? So, and then here comes people trying to persuade them, oh, this one is better. And then, lo and behold, since most of us are very, we just get attracted to shiny objects
China.
all around. So,
That's
new people are easier to
easy target.
convince. Yeah, right. So,
Mhm.
um, I was watching the 2020 one of our 2020 masterminds, and yeah, they were just talking about the schemes online, and it just occurred to me that they also mentioned there that just watch out for your money. Where is your money going?
Mhm.
Um, like if you put in your money somewhere, you should be, or investing it somewhere, you should be getting either a service in return, or a product in return for that, in exchange for the money that
Yeah.
you're giving away, right? Because like money nowadays is not that hard. It's not that easy to find, rather.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should always have that in mind, because I think they were talking about, I think, regifting. That was the topic back then. Like
Mm,
if you invest into this and then you give a gift to someone, but then they were asked to, like, when they start with a false name. You're not allowed to use your real name.
oh,
Right? So that
That
one is
you're
like
hiding
raising
money.
a
another
red
gift.
flag already. And
Yeah.
then you're asked to put money somewhere, or maybe you're asked to send gift cards to someone,
Mm-hmm.
not a company, right? So yeah, that those things should raise red flags to us. But most especially if you are clueless and you are just looking for something to like invest in or start a business online, it's really important to know what you're getting in exchange for your money,
That's right.
right? Not just the promise of getting this much, this amount in return,
Yeah.
because real businesses are start take time to
Mm-hmm.
start and grow. And you really, like for us here, we come from different backgrounds where you don't have online business background. So we really need to start like from grade 1 or kindergarten. We need
That's
to
right.
learn. So we can't expect to get, like, if you give out your 500 today and then you get a promise that you'll get back 1,000 next week.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work that way,
That's easy
right?
money, right?
Yeah,
It might
yeah,
work. It might work, but you get it two times maybe, and then the third time everything is gone.
yeah, yeah. That happens
Yeah.
nowadays, right?
Well, I'm one of the, unfortunately, one of the victims of that scams. It's a zero. Yeah, we do have it back home. It's back home.
No.
What happens is, like, they say, they promise that, okay, your money will be times three, times four by, in 1 month. Truth enough, the first two was good. There's a return on investment. But then again, that's the time where you get greedy. So whatever you
Mm-hmm.
get,
Yeah.
you put
Got it.
everything back,
Yeah.
right? And that's it, gone. And a lot of people back home lost like millions. It was
Wow.
so rampant back home, especially in our city in the Philippines. It was so bad that a lot of people are really like, um there are lots of lenders and people lending money, so so they can join, and then because of the promise of times three, times four, in
Yes.
for a certain amount of time. It works, honestly. It works for the first two, for the first two times, and then gone on the third time. Everything, because let's face it, you can get greedy. Why not? Like, the second time it works, so
Yeah.
you have this much of money, so everyone gets greedy, and the money was like just sent there, and no,
Done.
nothing. Yeah, gone. So
Nothing.
I was one of the victim of that kind of scam. See, and you learn from your mistake, so that's why
Yeah.
as the time goes by, you really learn to ask questions. You really learn to be very, very, like, um how do you say that one, suspicious, even.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, we are not, have you seen those ads on Facebook as well, where they say, yeah, join us, you don't have to sell, you don't have to do this, but we are not this, we are not. So they are trying to make other businesses,
Look
legit,
bad.
also legit businesses, go bad, just to promote their own business. That one doesn't sit right with me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to bring other businesses down just so you can invite other people. Yes, it may help it may help others to decide whether or not they want to join your business. But like, I don't know, it doesn't. If you're a legit business, why don't you just do your thing without bringing
Without,
other businesses down,
yeah,
right?
that's right.
True.
I think I saw that ad. Just probably if you run your business, just run it by what the company right rules, not
Yeah.
Exactly.
putting down some other businesses,
And
right?
give out good karma.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because by mentioning those other businesses, you're giving other people ideas that, oh, those are
yeah,
businesses that I can try and join. Right? It's basically like you are also advertising for those business, because you are mentioning the company, but
yeah.
you are not mentioning yours.
I'm not like this. I'm not like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I saw that one lots of times.
Yeah, it's like it's a competition, right?
Mm.
But it's looks like it's not the right way how to do it.
No, yeah, it's not a healthy kind of
Definitely. Yeah.
comparison. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like here we are just taught to be our own brand
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
let others be able to relate to you. So like we would like to work with people who are like similar, who are in similar situations as we are in, because we that's much easier for us to understand each other, right? Like our situations, our circumstances. And if you like just um if you just like
Sorry.
try to recruit just anybody, then and you don't have the same goals in life, it will just be hard.
yeah,
So we that's why we are into attraction marketing, because we want to work with people who have similar situations, similar goals
Mm-hmm.
like us, right?
that's
That's
right.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's only the beauty of our business because we teach us in our training. They teach us how to attract, like the law of attraction, right? We they don't teach us to put down other businesses, right?
Yeah,
Try
Yeah.
exactly.
it's just promote yourself so that you
Exactly.
can find the same as you, right? The same, looking for yourself also, somewhere out there, right?
Yeah, and like we even promote servant leadership. You don't have to choose who you would want to serve. Like if there is someone who needs your help in the business community and you are able to help, then go ahead, help them. It doesn't really matter if you would gain something from that help, because like just by helping you're also learning, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
right.
And we
Yeah. We
encourage
are
that,
very
right?
big in servant leadership.
Exactly. We encourage that. We encourage to help, other business owners. And like Chacha
Yeah,
said, like the more you help, the more you learn.
That's
Because
right.
like,
true.
it's a
You're
practice.
relearning
Yeah,
something when
Yeah,
you teach it to
exactly.
others. Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was a good discussion for today, and we're below 30 minutes, so yay. That is really our aim, to just keep our lives short as
Short.
possible, but yeah, when you have good discussion, it's not that easy to
It's
cut off.
impossible.
So
It's not
yeah,
easy
and
to cut.
mhm.
It's just
So
because we have
before we
so
go,
much to share.
yeah, definitely. Like if you have been in the business for quite a while, you will have like a lot of things to share from your own experience, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
That's
good
right.
thing. Good or bad, you can always share it because
It's
it's
a
a
learning curve.
learning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we go, invites, please.
Okay,
Alice.
so
Naunahan na.
Kaunahan. So, so just like what we always say in most of our lives, really, please do not hesitate to ask questions. That's the only way, really, that you learn how it works. That you learn what it is that you learn, how legit our business is. Another thing also, one more thing, just to before I go. Another thing is, the good thing about our business is you can actually write off so many things. It's taxable. Our business is taxable. The very first thing that I forgot to mention earlier. Very,
Mhm.
it's a very important to differentiate from legit and illegitimate, or
Mhm.
legit and, yeah, is,
Illicit.
yeah. I was, but our business is taxable. So if you are still in doubt, please don't just ask questions. Follow all three of us. You can ask any of us any questions. And every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. MST, just convert it in your time zone. We do have a live webinar where we discuss at least for an hour and 90 minutes worth of a webinar, where you will have an overview as to what our business is all about. Tuesday and Thursday. Or if you don't have time to watch our live session, we do have replay that you can watch according to your own time.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, just follow us in our Facebook, and then you guys, if interested to join with us, work with us, to be our business partner,
Yes.
be a leader. Yeah, don't hesitate to give us a shout.
Oh, there you go. Ay, nawala. Ayun pala. Nilagay pala ni Cha doon sa yung time
Ang
ng
bagal
webinar.
kasi.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, that's
Okay,
it
so
for now.
yeah, that's it from us tonight. And hopefully you all have a good weekend. And till next Friday. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Who's on Friday? Me?
Celito?
Oh,
No,
Celito.
no, that's
Si
Alice.
Alice ba?
Oh,
Alice.
ako na.
Yeah, that's
We
what
should
I
have
told you.
asked
It's
him that.
going like really fast.
Yeah.
Time flies.
I know. Oh my God. Oh, and ayaw
Ayaw
mo.
mag-end.